Hello, welcome to the Market Bull. I'm Sarah Powell. Today I'm speaking with Mark Sale, CEO from First Class Metals. Mark, thank you so much for joining us again. Now, could you tell us how are you feeling about the company's imminent listing?
Trepidatious, excited, a sense of accomplishment. We're hoping it's going to go out next week. It's been a hard struggle. You might be aware that just as we were about to submit the documents, the London Stock Exchange changed their listing guidelines and you had to have a market cap of 30 million. And we got our application in the day the rules changed. So it's been a fight, if I'm honest with you, Sarah, ever since then. And currently the markets are horrendous. We didn't raise as much as we had been led to believe we would. However, we've raised sufficient for 18 months operational needs. So we're very happy about that. Under the earning agreement with Palladium One, who are currently drilling our Pickle Lake property, they have to spend $325,000 to earn their interest. So there's another $325,000 expenditure that we don't have to spend. And we were also the first British UK listed company, I believe, ever to win the Ontario Junior Explorers grant of up to $200,000. So that's $500,000 that we've got in our coffers that we didn't have to raise. At the moment, we are waiting expectantly not only for the listing, but we've had 5 ground crews at times out on our properties for the last 2 months collecting no end of samples. So they're away in the laboratories. There's a real backlog of assays in laboratories in Canada at the moment, so those will be trickling out over the next weeks. We also flew a low-level, high-definition geophysical survey over our flagship North Hemlo property. That information is being processed and then we'll get that interpreted. So there's a plethora of news coming for the hungry investors over the next weeks.
Wonderful, thank you. Could you tell us how you plan to deploy the funds from the money raised?
Obviously, we're thinking positively, and when we get the sample results back from the pre-IPO work, shall we say, we will be sending the crews back out to follow those anomalies, those showings, as they call them in Canada. We will, as I say, be interpreting the B10 geophysics, and I'm sure that will give us some vectors as to where we should be exploring. But concurrently, we are also applying for exploration permits. Now, you require those under the Canadian Mining Code for what's called invasive exploration, trenching and drilling. And so therefore, we would hope that if not late this season, early next season, we would be in a position to have identified drill targets and have the wherewithal to undertake the drilling with the funding that we've got.
Mark Sale, CEO from First Class Metals, thank you for joining us again and we look forward to speaking soon.
Thank you, Sarah.